Let's take a look at Guinness's results out. What do you make of them?
Those are quite impressive. It was a quite impressive performance by Guinness, coming on the grounds of lower expected sales turnover across the Diageo group. But in Nigeria, we have seen double-digit growth in terms of volumes and in terms of sales in Guinness products. This is as a result of the marketing and branding efforts for their brands, which is the Guinness and the Malta Guinness and also the Hap lager brands. We saw volume growth of about 22%. We also saw net sales go up about 30% for these brands that I've just mentioned, which is quite impressive. Compare this to the we compare this to the growth we've seen in Europe in terms of Guinness products in Europe, which was in single digits and wasn't quite as impressive. So in general, we think Nigeria's the consumption and the consumer's perception of Guinness in Nigeria is quite healthy, and we know that they can replicate this going on to the next year.
What are the comparative differences in terms of profits and the outlook for Guinness as well as Nigerian breweries? The competition is quite healthy. Nigerian breweries is equally doing even better than Guinness is. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of market share to be stolen from each other. We see the brands are unique in their own sense. We see brands like, for Nigerian breweries, Star doing pretty well. We also see Hap, that has been rebranded continuously by Nigerian Guinness to get to the point where people actually drink these lagers. So what I say is, in terms of competition and in terms of profit, these brands, Nigerian breweries and Guinness, are going to continue to have these growth margins over the time, because going from Guinness Nigeria, Nigeria is the second largest consumer of Guinness in the world after Britain. This also translates to Nigerian breweries too. So we see these brands doing extremely well. The competition is healthy. There's enough market for the two brands to survive. All right, and now let's take a look at the bourse. What's the movement like today? Activity
was quite low today. We saw a total number of deals, 2,099 deals in the trade for today. We also saw volumes traded 174 million compared to 433 million seen last week, Friday. Basically, we had 37 gainers, 36 losers, 46 remaining unchanged, which also translates to the low activity in the market. Top gainers, we had Total, we had Mobil, and we had CAP. Total gained the maximum 5%, while Mobil and CAP gained 4.99%. Top losers, we had AP, we had Lasaco, and we have Nigerian Bottling Company, which lost the maximum 5%. For the trend of the banks that were affected by the reforms of the CBN governor, we see slight gains in Union Bank and Oceanic Bank. They have gained for the past two trading sessions, which is a very hopeful look for the banks in question. So that's about the stock market for today. We do not have the all-share index as at present, but we believe the market will tend to trade on the low today, on a bearish trend today.
All right, Damilola, what's the outlook for the bourse this week?
We see this trend of low activity continue through to the end of the week. The reason for this will be most likely the expected result of the 14 banks remaining from the CBN audit. So market is waiting, the market is a bit pensive, so we'll see low trading activities through to the end of this week.